Whoops, sorry, Sel. I just elbowed her in the face, dear diary. This morning has kind of gone to plan. So I was a little bit late leaving. I meant to leave at 10. I didn't leave until about 8 past, and I did a poker walk to Fernwood, like I usually do, so I can hit some gyms and catch some Pokemon while I'm doing it. I didn't waste too much doing that, but I think there seemed to be quite a bit going on with the hello darling, yes, the interchange at like where the at the station where the gates close. So I was sort of stuck at those points, getting to the gym and from the gym, and the classes start right on time. So I got there at 10:30, and then by the time I, put my stuff in my locker and then went upstairs to join the group class, it had already started. And I'm pretty sure that they said that if, once the door's closed, respect that and leave it shut. So, I didn't get to do yoga. So instead I did the strength program. Did like I'd already walked down there, but I did a bit more of a 5-minute warm up, walking at a fast pace with a bit of resistance. Heart rate got up to 140. So, my heart rate definitely needs work. Pretty much anywhere between 110 and 140 is where it was when working out today. So I'm working on getting that lower. My aim is, to have a resting heart rate that's closer to, say, 70 beats per minute rather than 89, which is where it's at the moment. And so then when I do exercise, I'm happy for it to go up to obviously 100 or 120. 140 if I'm, sprinting or something, but not for the level of things that I'm doing. And especially even though my heart rate's at 140 and I'm doing these strength and cardio, or not so much cardio, but more strength conditioning, and I'm feeling a burn, but not really working up a sweat. So, and it probably took me about 40 minutes to complete the full 3 sets of everything. The arm ones I ended up doing kind of a couple more, so I'm not sure if I should be maybe holding a position a little bit longer just to feel a bit more of a burn, or if I'm ready to step up. So I'll see how I go. I'll keep monitoring that. Because at the same time, I don't want to overload my shoulder, and I am noticing that there is imbalance between all of my limbs for a lot of the movements, hip adduction and abduction. Felt like my right was having to work a lot harder. I don't know if that's because I was stretched, my right has become kind of more flexible. I don't know if that's because of classes with Beth and blah, 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 blah. But yeah, so anyway, I'm rambling a little bit. So I left here a little bit past 10. It's 12:30 now. So I was at the gym from, about 10:30 till about 11:30, doing a bit of strength conditioning, planking and pelvic lifts and everything. And then I went upstairs just to do a little bit more cardio. So I put it on an episode of Big Mouth, because you can watch Netflix while going for a walk. I thought it would be too much for me to do the sprint stuff today. I didn't want to overload myself. Strength conditioning is what I wanted to focus on primarily, and just being able to walk. So I've burnt over 800 calories according to several fitness apps that I'm booked in, checked into. And I'm actually really, really hungry right now. Well, not really, really, but I'm hungry at a normal time for lunch. So I thought I'd jump on and do a quick video while I'm waiting for some water to boil, while I cook up some soba noodles to have with the last of the stir fry. And I think tonight I'll have my, I'll finish the tomato and baby spinach with a BLT Jaffle treat. So yeah, I'm going to have some lunch and then probably whip up to the village. Although, I don't know, parking there's a bit of a nightmare at the moment, so I'm not quite sure. Maybe I might even save that for maybe after the client then, because where I want to go is Kmart and grocery shopping, which are open after the village closes. So yeah, I think I'm kind of keeping that a bit flexible because my last client is also like a friend, so I don't know if we might hang out or if they already have like other plans. We haven't spoken about hanging out afterwards, so I'm going to presume that they have other plans, but that's okay. I've got plenty of things to do to keep me busy. So yeah, the main thing is I'm out of filters. So like I was really fanging for a cigarette when I finished the gym, and I didn't take any of my tobacco or my pre-rolled cigarettes or anything with me, so that I could only have my last one when I came home. So I've already had that one. I'll probably be itching for another durry soon. So that would probably be the motivator to go to the shop sooner rather than later. Yeah, and at this stage in my like life, or where I'm at right now, you know, I don't want to be a cigarette smoker for the rest of my life, but one drug at a time. And smoking cigarettes does sort of take the edge off craving the other things, which I'm not so far. And I'm not going to take a Valium, I think, until I've finished with my clients. So that will be like pre-evening, late afternoon, early evening, probably just before I head up to the shops or something. I might do that then. I want to go to Woolies and grab some more kimchi because I do know that I will be taking Imrest and I don't like the aftertaste of it. So yeah, finding stuff that will help with that. And yeah, so I'm booked in for another gym class tomorrow night to help me get out of my head after the court case. I'm trying not to think about it because I think it would work me up quite a bit, and I'm just trying to get today without using. I can't control what happens tomorrow, so I've just got to keep trucking on and looking after myself and making sure that May's a priority. Yeah, so sticking with the focus. I didn't do my gratitude diary yesterday. Obviously, I think I mentioned that there was too many distractions and like lots going on. So today, I will let go of self-doubt regarding my path. I'm grateful for how easily I'm adopting new healthy habits, and my body pulling up well after a show and its willingness to work out again. I'm grateful for a gym membership. Another week of pole and exotic. I thought that last night would be the end of it, but we do have one more week of fun and dancing, which will be great. And I'm grateful for a cat that loves me unconditionally sitting here in my lap. Today, I will focus on aligning my whole self to my future, self-care and mindfulness. So yeah, not expecting too much of myself, but not to worry about things that have happened in the past, or spend too long thinking about what's to come in the future. I'm just really trying to focus on the present moment and how to meet my needs from moment to moment, I guess. Yeah. So far that's tracking well. I'm feeling pretty good and confident and happy. And so, yeah, fingers crossed I can keep this momentum going. Oh, not even fingers crossed. Watch me keep this momentum going. Yeah, I'm concerned. Like I think one of my big pitfalls is that is overconfidence. So I am incredibly mindful of that. And when I say, like, because usually, you know, I have these morning or midday videos where I'm like, I'm doing great, I know I'm going to get through this, and a lot can happen in 9 to 11 to 12 hours. So being really mindful of that, and that I can't control what happens in the outside world, but I can control myself and my responses and everything. So just keeping that in my mind. I'm really hoping the water has boiled so I can cook up some soba noodles and start eating. But yeah, I'm feeling good. And I'm feeling good. So yeah, let's hope I can keep it going. But I'm also not attaching to this feeling too much. I feel good because I've done a workout and I've done things for May, which is good. And yeah, anyway, thank you for checking in, and we'll give you another update later on today. Bye.